This meditation is created to connect and marinate in this year's fire energy, provided by the beautiful energies of the Chinese zodiac, the fire horse. The fire elementals are there to help you, improving your soul and cleansing your divine being within and without, by lovingly burning away all heavy, dense, and tense weight, which you may be carried for far too long. Energies which were perhaps bumped onto you, energies which do not belong to you, as well as energies which do not serve you anymore. This meditation is a multi-purpose meditation, so you can connect to the elementals of fire by using this meditation whenever you want to let go of something and feel the need for a cleansing by fire, or whenever you just want to connect to the elementals of fire, the fire horse itself maybe, or if you have questions and are searching for answers. But keep in mind that if you come with questions, you probably won't get immediate answers. Generally, they appear suddenly, somewhere at the right time, at the right divine time. But you get to receive your answers in a way you will understand instantly and can connect the dots. As we are going to start, make sure that you have some time just for yourself in which your divine time is not going to be distracted. And briefly ask yourself, am I comfortable? If not, take a few seconds to find a for you comfortable as well as safe and sound position in which you just can surrender. Let us start with intentions, which are very important in order to let the guardians of the divine higher realms know. You can say out loud or within you, or you can of course repeat after me. And here we go. I consciously intend to connect to the beautiful energies of fire, and I lovingly ask my guardian spirits of the highest realms for support, protection, and guidance while journeying through the celestial higher realms. So softly close your eyes. Put your right hand on your beautiful heart and your left hand on your solar plexus, your third chakra, or anywhere else on your belly where it just feels right and comfy to you. Just feel into the energies for a moment. And if you, maybe because of health reasons, aren't able to use specific body parts, perhaps at all, please don't worry. You're of course very welcome to create the scenery through your divine imagination or your third eye if you can. But if you are still struggling, please don't bother yourself, my sparkling ones. The divine portals remain eternally open to everyone, so that each and every soul and spirit hopefully may find its perpetual welcome. Perceive your thoughts, recognize your heart, and then connect your heartbeat with the movements of your breath, while slowly and gently quieting your mind as well as putting your ego aside to make room for the following beautiful connection of fire for the highest good of all, and give permission by saying out loud or within you. I call upon my spirit team of highest realms who are holding the right medicine for the fire energies and give permission for guidance in any way you see fit. Now, take a nice deep breath through your nose as long as you can and say within, I inhale pure divine light. Hold your breath to the count of 2 or as long as you can and say within, I am love. And then exhale through your mouth to the count of 7 or as long as you can and say within, I let go of any energies which do not serve me anymore. Will you repeat that again? Take a nice gentle breath through your nose as long as you can and say within, I absorb the pure divine light and warmth of fire. And hold your breath to the count of 2 or as long as you can and say within, I surrender into the divine elements of fire. And then exhale nicely and slowly through your mouth as long as you can or need and say within, with the support of my guardian spirits, I let go and let my burdens burn away by the divine fire. While breathing, you perhaps experience sensations of tingling, some warmth or cold even, somewhere within and or on your beautiful body. This is absolutely okay. Just calmly recognize those sensations. You don't need to do anything but just absorb the energetic gravity. Just surrender and let your divine spirit freely travel through the fire element. Rest even and let the divine and your guardian spirits do their divine supportive work. And yet, in full awareness, I invite you to call out your appreciation towards your guardian spirits. You're welcome to repeat after me, out loud or within you. I feel you. I thank you. I appreciate you. And I love you. Okay, my honey sparkles. Last check. Did you create the most comfy realm for yourself? Just take a moment for a very last check before we finally dive into. You're lying on sand in the middle of a desert. There's nothing but you and the cozy warmth of love around, which you can now feel more intensely because of the breath exercise we did before. The sand underneath your body and the sun above aren't hot. On the contrary, they warm you softly and spread you calmness, coziness, and comfort. By now, you are recognizing how your body has built a small hollow into the sand beneath you, so that each individual grain of sand is gently hugging you individually in togetherness. The sun above and each grain of sand beneath are tenderly welcoming and embracing you with their divine energies and are ready to support you with unconditional love. You deeply feel it, the divine sacred bond. You are now connected to the above as well as to the below. That spends you stability and security. Just absorb the beautiful, welcoming, embracing, gentle and honest energies. Surrender into that warm hug and continue to breathe softly while you are grounding and connecting yourself deeper and deeper into the divine realms until you feel fully embraced by the surrounding energies of the peaceful matrix. Just let go. Surrender and float within that energy field of peacefulness for a moment. Gradually, the more you surrender, the more you just float, the more you notice that everything around you and within yourself is softly calming down, and your inner matrix becomes quieter. Just a gentle breeze of the desert sand is softly passing your skin. You still sense and lovingly receive the embracing warmth of the sand and the sun within you, while surely knowing that the heat of the desert sand and the sun won't bother you at all. In your little hollow, you feel a tiny crackling, a little movement coming closer. But it doesn't scare you. Rather, you feel kind of a curiosity coming up within you. Imagine opening your eyes for a brief moment in this imaginary space. Right away, you observe the beautifully shining sun perfectly integrated into the pure cloudless blue sky. And simultaneously notice a portal of fire, and within that portal you recognize a creature moving slowly and advancing in your direction until you see the beautiful fire horse playfully looking at you, kind of waiting for your readiness. It is as if the sand is kindly whispering to you to just trust. And so it is. From the deepest of your soul, you give again permission to the beautiful and honest energies of the fire. You trust and surrender completely into the divine while marinating in this fiery but beautiful scenery of stillness. And as you are marinating, you feel and see the portal of fire approaching you. The closer it gets to you, the larger it becomes. By now you can even sense every single ember, every single flame within the overall picture of the fire. You recognize shapes in the fire that seem to merge and dance in harmony with the flames. The elementals of fire as well as the fire horse are smiling at you, giving you a sense of home and inviting you to dance along. You catch yourself smirking back and happily start to dance along with the fire horse and the fire elementals with and within the divine fire in full harmony. And now you are one in your self-created, still, quiet, and divine realm of fire. There is nothing but pure unconditional love floating through and around you, through each individual cell of yours. The flames on your body feels comforting. They gently burn away those grains of sand on your body that have absorbed old energies from you, energies that no longer serves you. Just enjoy and absorb this beautiful fire dancing scenery for a moment. You perceive that the fire is slowly and steadily fizzling out. And so are you. You feel that the weights and burdens you carried are now all gone. So you are now feeling free and lighter. A feeling of deep satisfaction arises within you, which sparks a tiny but cheerful grin on your face, which leads the elementals to also satisfyingly smile at you, knowing that they did their job harmoniously for good. With this cheerful grin on all your faces and the satisfying moment of calmness, inhale through your nose nicely and satisfyingly to the count of 6 or as long as you can, and say softly within, I am love. Hold your breath to the count of 3 or as long as you can, and repeat with a bit more intensity, I am love. And as you exhale to the count of 6 or as long as you can, say within and with your full being and confidence, I am love. Repeat this 2 times, and every time you are repeating, add more and more gentle as well as steady confidence into it. And then slowly come back to your normal breathing. And when you feel ready, start to slowly stretch your body. Of course, you can continue to imagine that you are ever more lying on the warm desert sand while you stretch yourself together with the dancing flames, which slowly begin to fade. Stretch your arms and legs. Wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit. Stretch your beautiful body in all directions, which feels good and comfortable to you. And whenever you feel ready, try to slowly open your eyes and come back to the room and space of this realm in where you started this journey. And take your time. My sparkling ones, remember that only you are able to decipher your very special connection based on your feelings, intuitions, and sensations. And also remind yourself that you do not have to lose this strong connection of yours into the divine source. You have the power to hold this mighty connection within yourself. As long as you feel the need, or as long as you wish, you can of course use your power for as long as you wish or need. Remember that these meditations are not always about receiving a message. But when you intend to receive a message, keep in mind not to be afraid, mad, or sad if you do not immediately receive a clear message. This can sometimes appear directly, sometimes hours or days later, but sometimes even years later. Don't put yourself under pressure. The divine is working in divine ways we cannot imagine. So just stay receptive and surrender into divine and your personal spirit team. You are very welcome to come back to this meditation whenever you feel or want. Don't forget to drink your water, my sparkling ones, and have a wonderful day, my unique honey sparkles. Bye bye. Love you lots.